So all your typical video games all have a thing called an iceberg, and well, I think Batman Arkham's one might have just been the biggest fall off ever. And we're gonna date this back to August 25th, 2009. If you don't know what happened on that day, if you do not play the Arkham games, this was the first ever Arkham game to come out, Batman Arkham Asylum. This is one of the best-selling games in 2009, making it the game of the year. And I actually remember playing this game back in 2013 on the PlayStation 3. Everything was going great, but then it hit. 2015, Batman Return to Arkham released onto the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. Everyone was going wild. Everyone was buying copies of this game. Everyone made sure that they got to the game before anyone else did. And let me tell you, Rocksteady made lots and lots of money from selling the new remastered Arkham games. And when I first ordered my first official physical copy of the Return to Arkham games, something just didn't feel right. Everything was odd. And hopefully in this video, I'm going to tell you why I might quit playing Batman Return to Arkham this year. So make sure you smash the thumbs up button and of course subscribe to the channel, as I'm trying to reach 100 subscribers before the end of 2025. And again guys, I posted a YouTube short which got 32,000 views. Thank you guys so much for showing the love, the likes, the views, and the new subscribers coming in. I greatly appreciate it. Anyways, let's get started. So if you have a physical copy of the Batman Return to Arkham games, this is how your typical Catwoman will look like in Batman Arkham City. If you choose to escape Arkham City as Catwoman in the Return to Arkham copy, we all know this chilling, infamous message from Oracle.
My name is Barbara Gordon. We're under attack. Joker's forces are too strong. My father's dead. Now everybody's dead.
When the tape finishes, the game will rewind, putting you back at the starting point, but for some reason, if you look at Catwoman, it sounds like Rocksteady have just reused old content, which just messes around with people's playthroughs. They've also did this with Batman when trying to get a graduate upgrade for him in the Return to Arkham copy. So if I was to ever live stream the Return to Arkham copy of the Batman Arkham games, people would just get confused and start asking if this is the original Arkham City copy or this is the Return to Arkham copy. Rocksteady, please fix. There are a few things wrong with the Batman Arkham Asylum Return to Arkham copy, and a great example of this is when Harley Quinn drops an elevator on Batman at the start of the game. If you look at Batman's suit, everything looks okay. There is a tiny bit of damage, but that's the one from when Harley Quinn dropped the elevator on Batman. Then when you fight Harley Quinn in the penitentiary, there is a rip on Batman's suit in which it somewhat appears on the left side instead of the right. But if you fast forward more into the story, if you look at Batman's suit, for some reason the rip doesn't seem to be there. This sounds like a very silly bug which Rocksteady came up with, because how could it have gone from no rip at all to a rip being on the left side of Batman's suit? And then when you fast forward into the story, there's no rip at all. At the end of Batman Arkham City, Batman is thinking whether or not to save Joker with the cure, but Batman is to then rethink because of how many people Joker has killed. But before Bruce could finish his sentence, Joker jumps from behind and stabs Bruce with a knife. However though, if you pause on this frame here, it looks like Joker's hair is not loaded, so then it gives us this weird buzz cut Joker. But the only great thing about Batman Return to Arkham City is that this isn't an issue. And finally, around the start of the game in the courthouse, Batman gets shot by Two-Face. We see the bullet hole in Bruce's suit. However though, when you defeated the Penguin in the museum before fighting Solomon Grundy, for some reason, the bullet hole in Bruce's suit is completely gone. However though, in the original copy of Arkham City, this doesn't seem to be an issue at all. So should you play the Return to Arkham games in 2025? Yes, but no. But if you want to go for a bit of nostalgia here, I would advise playing the PS3 copy of Batman Arkham City, as this is the original OG copy. Anyways, if you guys do go to enjoy this video, as I keep saying, like, subscribe, and I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers before the end of 2025. And make sure, hopefully, you rewatch the video and count how much times I said copy, because I've said it way too much.